So for the last couple years, Pottery Barn has put out these light up ghosts. And every year, I always admire it. I think it's so cute. They're very classic Halloween. They're really whimsical, but they're also $99 for the smaller one and then $149 for the tall one, which got me thinking, could we create something that had that same aesthetic, that same look without spending over $100? Well, we're gonna find out today. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. And around here, we celebrate the spooky side of life. Whether that's Halloween decorating, Gothic home decor, DIY projects, or just chasing that spooky aesthetic all year long, you're in good company. So this isn't meant to be an exact Pottery Barn replica, though I think we got it pretty dang close. But this is heavily inspired by their design, and I wanted to see if I can recreate that same charming, spooky, glowing ghost using affordable materials that anyone could find. So if you have been eyeing these ghosts all these years but couldn't justify the price, let's see how close we can get.
So Pottery Barn offers these ghosts in several sizes, but I'm recreating the one closest to their 6-foot version, which retails for about $149. My version uses a trellis, fairy lights, a styrofoam head, curtains, and an adhesive foam or felt sheet, all for around $38. So next, let's see what these materials look like.
So the first thing that you'll need is a tomato garden trellis. I got this at Lowe's. It is 54 inches tall. Thank you. Thank you. You will need a styrofoam head. Now, I got this head at Michael's. Quick tip, check online to see if there's any sales or promos. I think I paid $5.99 for this. I just checked this morning and this little head was for $7.99. Also, if you can't find a styrofoam head near you, a styrofoam ball about 5 to 6 inches will do. Next, you'll need some fairy lights. Now, of course, these are battery operated. However, you can use what you have on hand. So Christmas lights will work perfectly. Just make sure that if you are going to use your Christmas lights, you're next to an outlet. Next, you'll need some adhesive black felt sheets. I ordered mine off of Amazon. However, you can find these at any craft store, they'll do. And last but not least, thank you, you're gonna need some curtains. Now, these curtains I got off of Amazon. They were like $11.99, but they do vary in price regarding size or color. Now, this is where it varies from Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn's ghosts are stark white, and I got an off-white, because I just wanted it to look like really vintage and like spooky, like tea stain ghost. So I got this color, and that's it. Step one, you're gonna wanna take your trellis face side down, and then at this point, wrap your lights completely around the structure. I'm gonna walk a little closer to the camera just so you can see what I did for mine. Now, because my battery operated lights were wire, they really came in handy, because one of my concerns was that as I was wrapping, and I tried it as well, it kept sliding down the actual structure. But because of the wires, I was able to actually clamp. Let's see if I can like show you a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Like it clamps around, like I pinch it, and I did this all the way around and it has stayed completely true to its form. Now, if you're gonna use the Christmas traditional corded light, I would suggest as you're going down it, either use some like minimal duct tape to hold the actual strain in place, or if you have some zip ties, zip tie it like one up here and then like do a full circle so you're not having to do like each zip tie. That would be totally crazy, which I don't think it's necessary. But this worked great. The wire, a lot easier. Step two, you're gonna wanna put the head on. Now, quick tip, dependent on how you like it. So if you want your actual head to face like forward, when you drape the curtain over it, you may be able to see the profile of her nose as well as the sockets for her eyes, which dependent on the style of ghost that you're wanting could be perfectly spooky. If you just want a plain like smooth face, just turn the head around and put it on that way. That is what I'm gonna do. And that stays on. I did not need to use any glue or any tape. However, if your head is behaving badly, you can certainly glue it or duct tape it, but this seems pretty sturdy. Yes, I hit it. All right, next step. Step three, you're going to make your ghost by putting over the curtain. So I'll show you what I did using the first panel. So the first thing I did was I took this panel and I went from behind, just made sure that it was touching the floor, which is super important. and then I draped it carefully over the styrofoam head. The illusion of it now gives a nice folded look, which I totally dig. And then here as well, it gives the illusions of shoulders. Now I'll take the second panel and cover this entire front. Quick tip, so for these curtains, just be mindful of how it's facing. So this is where you would put your curtain rod in. I don't want that to be seen. So I'm gonna make sure that this is like the part where like I throw over the actual ghost. So same thing with this side. Make sure that it touches the ground. Kerplunk, look at that. Oh, that's so good.
So next it was to cut out the eyes, and these are huge, so I ended up actually cutting them smaller for the final look.
So is this the most identical dupe from Pottery Barn? No, but I don't think it actually has to be. And I think it's pretty darn close considering it still gives off that classic Halloween floating ghost vibe. Now I will say, just to kind of elevate this, last night I did a run through and I pulled these two eyes off. So let me do that. If you want a straight up ghoul in your house, oh my gosh, it's so creepy even then. There you go. Don't put any eyes on it. Just for perspective, I am 5'3", but I'm wearing house shoes. So let me kick these babies off. There you go. Oh, there you go. So I'm standing right next to it. I'm 5'3". I came whipping around the corner and this legitimately scared me. So this is beautiful lit up and super creepy at night without the eyes. If you wanted a little bit more kid-friendly or a little bit more whimsical, just add the eyes back and boom, friendly ghost. This particular silhouette has really inspired me to do like a black curtain version of this, as well as the orange terracotta. That's coming in the mail, so I might do like a quick short. Once the orange comes in, I can do the jack-o'-lantern as well. All in all, I really love this ghost and I cannot wait for it to be a part of my Halloween decor this year. I hope you found this video helpful and I hope it inspired you to tackle your own DIY Halloween decor for this year. If there are any other high-end Halloween decor that you'd like to see me recreate, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. And of course, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay spooky. So the first thing that you'll need is a tomato garden trellis. This one is 54-inch tall. I can't take it from the top. Trellis, I got this at Lowe's, and it is 54-inch tall.
Salem all over again.
I know, it's horrible. I can't stop laughing. All right, whew, think of England, think of England. All right, give it to me. Flying head, that almost hit the camera. That's so funny. Oh, okay, do it again, I'm sorry. Ooh. Give it to me.
You want to do that again?
Yes, we've done this thing like 4 times. Hysterical. Anyway, you're gonna need a styrofoam head. Ooh. Cut. I really like that one. We'll see.